I'm here. Welcome, everybody. Excuse me. I finally did it with the song that I've been meaning to do last time. The last few times, I finally did the song. Did you guys see it? Did you guys hear it okay this time? Hopefully. That's the song I've been trying to play for the last few times. That's what I figured. Sometimes I'm gonna play songs that kind of vibe with how I'm feeling, or that might relate a little bit, or how that reminds me of Brendan somehow. And I really like that song because it's like karma. You know, I have a long list of people that are karma's gonna catch up on them. You know what I mean? Top of that list is Ken Kratz, for instance. And yeah, so and I might, it depends on how YouTube feels about it. I might have to mute the songs. So sometimes the only way you can catch those songs is if you catch it live. So if you come back next time, you might, oh, you didn't hear it? Hold on. You might have missed it. Yeah, I was at the very beginning before I did any other intro. I played a song. So you can rewind back and hear it. If not, it's called Karma by Taylor Swift. If you want to look it up later. It's called Karma by Taylor Swift. I really like Taylor Swift. Believe it or not. But yeah, no, it just reminds me of everything going on with Brendan's case and all that. And hold on. Oh yeah, I love to. I love rock and heavy metal and all that kind of stuff, but I'm a sucker for pop. Like I'm such a sucker for Taylor Swift and those kind of poppy musics and songs and all that. Yeah. But oh yeah, I hear it. Yeah, I can hear the song. It's there still. But I figured next week I already have a song that I'm planning on doing, so I'm gonna change it up too. So not every week it's the same song. And I'm probably only gonna do it on Wednesday mornings because I know that I don't know the fate of what's gonna happen with the Friday show. I'm not sure what's going on. Because last Friday my co-host wasn't here again, which is fine. I know Pete's got a lot of stuff going on medically, and I know Linda's still got a lot of stuff going on, so I don't know, we might put that on pause until everything starts to straighten out, and then maybe I'll just start doing, like I said, I wasn't really prepared last Friday because he mentioned that he will try to be there, and I didn't really have a plan B last Friday, but I think I'm going to plan for a plan B anyway, just in case again. So I might just read from court transcripts or something like I've been wanting to do. Yeah, much love to Pete and Linda. I just, I don't want to, I feel awkward when I come up here without a plan because I feel like I'm wasting everybody's time. You know what I mean? So I feel like I need to have some sort of structure to the show. Like when Linda and Pete are up here, it's great because, I can concentrate on talking to them and, there's some sort of format to it. But when it's just me up here, I feel lost and yeah. So, but that's probably what I'm going to do is probably come up with a plan B for Friday. And if it's just me again, then I'll just do plan B. And if Pete can come or if Linda can come or, then c'est la vie. Well, you're sweet, Facebook user. Oh, it's Michael. Hi, Michael. But yeah. So we'll see what happens. There's tons of court transcripts I can read from, and we can have discussions about that. I've been wanting to get back into the 2010 post-conviction stuff anyway soon, so I just haven't been able, my schedule, it's hard during the summer, isn't it? Because everything's going on. Yeah. So this weekend, by the way, is Rally in London. Super excited about that. I hope everybody that's in that area can attend. We will have somebody who's able to stream it for us on this channel, which I think is absolutely fantastic, and I thank her for that. So I don't know, though, how long she's going to be able to stream for. I don't know when she's going to be able to start. Like, she might be a little late. So we're just going to have to play it by ear, and I'll be thankful for even if she can stream for an hour, you know what I mean? But I'm not going to, like, you know, make her, because I know how phone batteries are and all that. So we'll see. I'm excited. I hope you all are too. And then on the 22nd, we have the Manitowoc rallies, very thrown together. I don't know if I'm going to be able to have somebody stream it yet on the channel for us to join in with, because I don't know if anyone's going to be comfortable doing that. I have to talk people into doing it. Not a lot of people, which is fine. It's understandable. It's a lot of work, and honestly, it can be kind of like, it's a different experience when you're holding a camera. Let's just put it that way. Because I've been as a rally goer who just goes and just enjoys myself there, and then I've gone as, you know, the streamer who's streaming it for everybody, and there is a difference. So we'll see what happens. But if you can go to the one in Manitowoc, it's on July 22nd, 10:30, I believe, or 10 a.m. to, I'm going to say 10 a.m. 10 a.m. to 3 p.m. And hopefully a few people can go. I know there's going to be probably 5 people there right now. Oh, you are? That's awesome, Lisa. Well, you know, I'm just happy that you're going to be going. So that makes 6 people. And I don't think there's going to be an after party this year. I'm going to inform people that if they want to meet up at a park nearby and just sort of like chill out, and you can bring your own food sort of thing, that's probably what it's going to be. There's probably not going to be anybody at the salvage yard. So, you know, I'm going to leave that up to you guys. If you guys want to, I mean, not as far as you can't show up to the salvage yard without permission, but the sign is on the side of the highway, and that's technically not on the salvage yard property. Technically, that's on city property. So if you guys as a little group decided to go and take a picture in front of it, that's on you guys. You know what I mean? I can't make you not do that. I could tell you if the family wishes for you not to do that, but I don't think the family really has any control over that, because like I said, it's not on their property. It's technically on the highway, and as long as you stay off of their property, if you know what I mean. So just be mindful that that is a business out there. There are people who live in that area, and please respect their privacy. That's about, you know, what I can say about that. But, you know, I'm excited to see pictures at the very least, or, you know, maybe I will contact anybody and see if they're willing to live stream it, even for an hour or 2 would be awesome. So that way, you know, we could all be there in spirit with you guys. So we'll see, but that one's up in the air. But definitely the 8th will be here on the channel too. And I did send some stuff to the woman who's going to be at the UK rally. I sent her some stickers to give out to people, and they are free, and that's my gift to you guys at the rally. And I'm going to be sending a package of goodies to the Manitowoc rally. It's another thank you for being there and for supporting Brendan. And I don't have anything, Stephen, as far as merch wise, but I also thank you for supporting Stephen too. and being there. So, but I'm gonna send a little bit more because I would be more afraid of what I sent to the UK. I sent in a regular envelope because I thought it would be a little bit faster, and hopefully it gets there. And if not, then the woman who is going to the rally also has she gives out the postcards for the UK people. So I told her if she can't give out those items to people at the rally, she could stick them in the envelope for the postcards she mails to people in the UK. And if you're in the UK and you would like a postcard for Brendan to write to Governor Evers, please email UK postcards for Brendan at gmail.com. And if you're in America, please email me.
The ladies are here.
Okay, hold on. I'll be right back.
Hold your door.
Sorry, my dad had to give me the dog because the cleaning ladies are here. So email me at brendantalks89@gmail.com. And honestly, if you can't make it to the rally this year and you see and you still want a sticker or a wristband or something, please still email me and I'll mail it to you. I have absolutely no problems doing that. I have a whole bunch of stuff, so yeah. But yeah, no, let's see. Today's Be Brendan Brave is positive comments. So I'm going to make that post here. And I hope everybody had a nice 4th of July and I had a safe 4th of July. I had to work. I mean, okay, so I got off from work. I get off from work at 8 a.m. in the morning. And then I go in at work usually at 10 p.m. But the last few weeks it's been 8 p.m. because we're so short-staffed. But I got off of work this morning, or yesterday morning at 8 a.m. I went and I grabbed some food real quick, and then I rushed over to where my dad is in the honor guard, which is where he dresses up in his military stuff with his little group of other veterans. They dress up in their military gear, and I was mourning in the UK. I don't know what you mean, Jasnaz. I was mourning, like mourning a loss. I'm sorry. I hope everything's okay. Hey, Roxana. But basically, I went to. Oh, we want America back. Oh, you don't want us, Jasnaz. We're feral now. You don't want us. So I went to where the parade. So basically, my dad is in what they call an honor guard, which is where they dress up in military. The fancy military stuff for like ceremonies and stuff, and they basically go to veteran funerals and they do the flag salute or the arms salute or whatever they call it, where they hold up the American flag and then they present it to the family and then they put their rifles up and then they shoot a couple of rounds. I think they shoot like 7 rounds or something like that. I think it's called the 7-arm salute. I'm not 100% sure, but that's basically what they do. They go for the veteran community itself, and my dad, they go to like all sorts of events and stuff, and if it has to do with like patriotism. So like they were in this 4th of July parade, so I told my dad I would watch him. So I was outside from 8 a.m. to like 10:30 p.m. in this hot Arizona 100-degree weather, which the sun is not forgiving to gingers. So, but it was cool seeing my dad on the float, and it was a pretty throw together parade because the town of Payson said no parades, and a group of citizens was like, but we want a parade, so we're going to do it. And so they did it. but it was a very fast parade. But yeah, anyway, so I went to bed and then I woke up and went to work, and there was a issue at work where I had to call somebody basically to get something fixed and worked out. And it worked out, but while I was on the phone waiting, because it was 9 o'clock at night, and I was put on hold for like 30 minutes. During this process, I could hear the fireworks go off, so I couldn't even watch the fireworks from where I was working. Because sometimes you can step outside on the porch and you can still see them. But my client got to see them, so that's cool. Excuse me. So yeah, I did find freedom to assemble. Yep. You know, they did it. They called the police department and said, can we request an escort from point A to point B? And the police, they will do that for you if you give them enough time. And that's what happened. They gave them a little police escort and they had their little parade. So it was very fast parade because they had to go a certain speed. They couldn't just be slow because it was in traffic and all that. But they had fun. Everybody enjoyed it. Everybody who was sitting on the side of the road and was enjoying it. And the kids had fun because I saw them throwing candy to the kids, which probably illegal, but whatever. And it was nice. But yeah, I did. Somebody in one of the Facebook groups I'm in for our little town posted a video of the fireworks, so I did save that video. And I'm probably going to upload it to this channel because 4th of July is Brendan's favorite holiday. And one of the things that I was asking people to do this week was post firework pictures. So I'm going to leave this last Be Brendan Brave, the fireworks one, open for a little bit, for a couple more days, even though I'm going to post a new one, because I still want people, if you hadn't had an opportunity to post your pictures yet, please do, from last night. So that way I can send them to Brendan. He would love to see what your 4th of July looks like, what your fireworks looks like. He would really enjoy that, so that's why, if you guys can do that. I'm going to post some pictures that locals were posting of my fireworks display, even though which were pretty. I'm kind of bummed I didn't see them, but that's okay. And I'm probably going to post a video to this channel, because I did go live last year, I believe, to show the fireworks. I'm not going to answer it because I don't recognize that number. But anyway, so we'll see what happens. But yeah, so this Be Brave though is positive comments, and yeah, I'm trying to think if there's anything else I need to bring up. I have postcards. I have the new postcards. I did send out my usual. I have like a list of people that are on my mailing list. So I did send them out some postcards, and I even included a sticker in it. And this time around. So if you'd like if you would like this postcard or any other future postcards, and you don't, haven't given me your address to be on my mailing list, excuse me, please email me at brendantalks89@gmail.com. And if you're in the UK, email ukpostcardsforbrendan@gmail.com, and we'll get you these postcards. Now, the UK postcards are slightly different than my postcards, but they're still good postcards. Like the woman who does Rhonda, the woman who does the postcards over in the UK, does an amazing job on them, and I love how they come out. She sends me a bunch sometimes, and I'll send her a bunch back and fill out these postcards and send them out. But this was, oh, don't look at that. That's my messy floor. You see my stuffed animal right there? I like to hold that when I'm playing my games. This is what my gaming buddy right here. Sorry. I also have a Pikachu that I hold on to. Facing front. There we go. Here's the postcard that Rhonda sent me a bunch of, and her version of a postcard that I did. So they're slightly different, but they're nice quality posts. They're really nice, like. So, if you're in the UK, they will be slightly different, but they're still, the message is still the same, right? We just want Brendan home. And it's been 17 years too long for that. So, if you want, please email one of us and we'll get those out to you. I'm going to be working on a new t-shirt here soon. If anybody has any ideas for postcards or t-shirts, please let me know and I'll make it happen. I have another postcard I'm going to be making here soon that somebody suggested. And then, like, this one was a suggestion from a supporter. So I take all suggestions on t-shirts and postcards, and I generally make it happen. So please don't be shy with requesting these things. If you have an idea for a postcard or something, or a t-shirt. And, yeah. And, I think that's about all I have, other than pork chop meal is coming up on the 11th. So Brendan's excited about that. So I hope to see everybody participate in that. We got the rock painting event coming up on the 22nd, and I'm starting to see some people already start to paint their rocks, which is really cool. And then, yeah, I think that's about it for events coming up. We're almost on the other side where we get to what I call the trifecta of holidays. So, yeah, and then I hope everyone was able to email Governor Evers yesterday on the 4th of July about Brendan. I did. I know somebody else did because they sent me something an example of them doing it. So, yeah. But yeah, that's about what I have for you guys. So I hope everyone's doing okay, and yeah. If anybody has any questions, I'll be here for another 5 or 6 minutes. So. Do we paint rocks and put them? You can put them wherever you want. If you want to if you paint some rocks and you're in the Wisconsin area and you want to put them in front of Governor Evers' office, then do that. Yeah, I know one woman who does a lot of really awesome rock painting, a supporter. That's what she usually does. She paints a lot of Brendan and Steven themed rocks. And she'll go to the rally and put them in front of the courthouse at the rally in Manitowoc. So, it's completely and totally up to you. I will not be able to do that this year because I'm not going to the rallies, unfortunately. But last year, what I did during our walk event was as I was traveling to Wisconsin and back, I was putting a rock or two at every stop. If I stopped for gas somewhere and I was in the middle of Texas, I put a rock at the gas station, So it was like a free Brendan Dassey rock, and on the back I, did the @Brendan Talks on YouTube. So, I do have, if you guys are following me in the group, I have on the event page, the rock painting event page, I have I posted a PR code that you can print it out on regular paper, and then you could glue it onto the back of the rock that you paint. And then that way, if people pick up that rock and then they see the QR code on the back, they can just scan it. You know, that's a quick, easy, because the QR code that I have is the tree link that I have set up for everything, and it has petition links, it has the Bring Brendan Home website, it has the YouTube, it has the Facebook group, it has almost anything you can think of Brendan related that is helpful for Brendan. So, yeah. But, you know, just make sure that if you do the rock painting event, please take pictures of where you place your rocks and then share them with me or in the Facebook group or on the event page so we can print those out and send them to Brendan. That way he can enjoy and see what you guys have painted for him. So, yeah. Yeah, no, Carol keeps reminding me about QR codes, so I'm going to start putting them on t-shirts too. I think that's a great idea, because why not? You know, it's such technology these days, so you might as well just put QR codes on everything. That's why they're on the postcards too, if you notice. I put a QR code on the postcards now. And I need to start doing it for like stickers and stuff too. But yeah. A side note that has nothing to do with Brendan and is no way pressuring you guys to buy is I did start my own t-shirt store with Teespring. No. Hold on. Hold on. TeePublic. Because I draw my own designs and stuff like that sometimes, and I made a TeePublic store front thing, and I uploaded 2 of my designs onto it for shits and giggles. And one of those designs is something that I actually, when I used to paint, I sell art still. I mean, I have an Etsy account, and I have an Etsy account. And so I sell my art on the Etsy account. So, but what am I trying to say? Sorry, someone was trying. But anyway, I thought to try to put some of those designs. There's this design that I actually got a lot of requests to repaint. I think I've sold like 5 or 6 paintings of this painting over the years that people have been like, oh, I really like that. Can I have the same thing? And it's super fun to paint. And what I'm painting, anyway, and so I'm trying to find that particular painting that, or design that I did, because I think I have it on my phone, because I tried to upload it. Yep, it's right here. Hey, Jax, or Jinx. I'll send you the... I was just talking about rocks, Jinx. I was just telling them about how you paint Brendan and Steven themed rocks, and how you leave them at the courthouse. Oh, I'll send you a... Hold on. I added so many things in. Anyway, this is the design that I made, and I put... I've painted this like 20 times and I've sold it. It's one of my most popular paintings I've done. And it's Cheeto's butt. That's my cat Cheeto and his butt. And I finally went and I made it into a t-shirt and a sticker on TeePublic. And I bought myself a t-shirt and a sticker of it so far. So yeah. But if anybody you don't have to. Don't feel pressured if you don't want to, because there's nothing. So I don't want you to be like, oh, I have to because she's putting it out there. No, I only get like $1 if stop being a butt. Yeah. I always wanted to see one of my designs on a t-shirt like that, so that's why I did that. It's but yeah, it's in the TeePublic store, and I'm gonna be putting more stuff up on there eventually, but that's the link. So okay, what I was saying. Well, okay, so I'll just go ahead and say it out here. Somebody pointed out to me that there was a records request made for Brendan's case, and it was put on his doc or on his thing. You can go to the website and you can see any further movement. And I saw that somebody made a records request, and I thought, oh, is that the lawyers? Because that would be awesome, because that's the first time in years that we've seen movement on it. So this morning, a foul play member was I was really shy, Jinx. She was calling me a chicken. It was Susan. She's like, "Are you chicken?" I was like, "Yes, I am chicken." I could, Dawn, and say, "Quit being a butt. Let Brendan go home." But anyway, so this morning, I got it back, and she showed me, and it was a records, a supporter requested a record of, hold on, I can read it to you exactly what it was. It wasn't the lawyers, it was just a supporter. And I was teasing Jinx, I thought she did it, but she's saying she didn't do it. Hold on. It was a request for open record. Yeah, it's definitely a supporter, yeah. Somebody requested, I'd like to, okay. Let me see where it starts. Well, first, I want to just show this to you. Hold on, I want to show this to you because I thought it was definitely you, but let me just, I'm going to email this to you, but, or I'm going to, hold on. Are you sure it's not you? I don't want to say too much. You'll see why when I show it to you. Yeah. Hold on. Oh, come on. All right, I just messaged it to you on Facebook, Jinx. Maybe some. We'll have to talk about this on voice because I have a thought in my head if it wasn't you. But yeah, it was just it wasn't anything case related. It was record related. Somebody was requesting records, so. Oh, that was you. You're like, I forgot. Okay, good. Well, I'm glad somebody wasn't impersonating you. That's what I was gonna say. I was like, well, shit, Jinx. I guess we need to talk about this after the live. That's good. Well, whew. Yeah, it was just a supporter. It was Jinx. She was just doing research. That's all it was. But yeah, I didn't want to give out too much because I didn't want to dox anything. But yeah, but that's all it was. It was just she was just requesting. I was a little disappointed, Jinx. I'm not gonna lie, because I was like, oh my gosh, what? I wonder what the lawyers are doing now, and I got so excited. And then when I saw Susan from Foul Play is like, do you even recognize that email? And I looked at it, I was just like, yeah, I do. I know what this is now. Well, that's cool. I'm glad. I mean, it just means that we're hard at work and we're still doing, what we have to do. And I won't push you as to what you're trying to do because you'll put out what you want to. What I don't want to spoil. If you want to put it out, you know what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying. Whatever your research is right now. I was just a little disappointed that. Oh, okay. Yeah, I was just a little disappointed that it wasn't lawyer related. Like I was hoping that it was further movement in the case. That's what I was excited about. But unfortunately, there's been nothing. Oh, I remember you were talking to me about that, Jinx. Okay, see, and I forgot we talked about that. Oh, right. Okay, see, now everything's starting to connect. But yeah. Yeah, that's right. He was. Did he withdraw from being Jody's lawyer before Steven or after Steven? Like, before the murder or after the murder? When he withdrew. Like, no, that's not me. Well, yeah. Because that would be interesting if he withdrew before the murder. I could see after the murder because she's still connected. Yeah, okay. See, so that kind of makes sense if it was after the murder because Jody is connected to that in some ways. You know what I'm saying? So if it was before the murder, then it would be more suspicious to me because that it didn't happen yet. Well, didn't he withdraw because Jody somehow is connected because that's Steven's girlfriend, right? And if Steven's being implicated for so do you have to give information when you withdraw? See, we can have a discussion like this Friday, Jinx. You and me you can come up here Friday and we can discuss something in court related. We can discuss something Brendan court related. Well, when he would have known in March. Yeah, that's true. Oh yeah, that's true. Well, if Pete and Linda are still sick Friday, then I'll pick a topic and you and me can discuss it. You should hear us discuss or argue on different things. We have it's pretty interesting because I sometimes so like she plays devil's advocate too, and sometimes I play devil's advocate, and I know it frustrates her, and I know it frustrates me, and it's kind of hilarious. But yeah. We have very lively discussions. Yeah, that is interesting then, because yeah, you're right. If he would have known before that when he withdrew on Jody's, then he would have automatically done that with Brendan's case, and he didn't. So that's a good point. That's interesting though, because because like I said though, what I was gonna say is that it kind of shows that they kind of knew what was up. You know what I mean? Like I don't know. I think Teresa really is dead. Like, I believe she's really gone. But it's a matter of how and who knew what. And I do believe the state had a lot to do with, like, the evidence planting and even what happened to her. I sometimes begin to think that maybe it was police officers or somebody in the system who unfortunately took care of Teresa like that. And it's hard because those are the hardest things to try to prove. And that's kind of the problem that Jerry Buting and Dean Strang had issues with, is because, like, if you guys remember in the documentary, they said we can't just say a cop did it, without like a bunch of evidence proven. Now we're starting to see a bunch of stuff, but they didn't see it back then. And it's harder to accuse a department of something like that than, it's just harder. Especially when the judge throws out saying that you can't throw out any alternative suspects. Like that's what the judge did, basically. But yeah. Well, that's interesting, Jinx. Yeah. Well, and I learned a lesson today about records and that I'm a chicken. I'm very thankful that Susan helps me with this, and maybe next time I can do it myself. I dragged it too because I knew about it for a couple of weeks, and I was just like, I know I gotta call it. And I was dragging. And then finally this morning I was like, Susan, I need your help. Yeah, we can read it Friday, and then you can talk about it. That'd be cool. I'm down for that. So yeah, we'll do that. If Pete or Linda can't come up for our usual show, then we'll just do Plan B. How about that? That's our Plan B. Yeah. Well, see, you didn't tell. I posted it in the wall on Foul Play, and nobody said anything. I said, "Does anybody know what this is about?" And nobody said anything. So I don't know. It was a while back ago too. I don't know, but okay. I'll remind you. I'll remind you that 3 or 4 hours before. I don't think you did. I don't think you did mention anything. Did you? Maybe I missed it. You saying something. I don't know. These last few weeks have been hella busy. There's been a lot of stuff going on. But yeah. You can request the request and request what they requested. That's what I remember you saying. That's probably why I got freaked out. I think that's why because I was like, I don't know if I want my name on that. Oh, I didn't catch that second part then about you telling people to investigate you. That's funny. I'm sorry, Jinx. I completely missed that part then. Yeah, but I remember that you can request the request and the request what they requested. I remember that comment. Oh well, it's all good. It all worked out. We all know now. I mean, and that's part of the whole research game, isn't it? Is that you see something and then you look into it and then and if it's small and insignificant, then at least now you can put that aside and say, well, it doesn't apply, so let's keep moving forward to something else that does, right? Like I said, I was just a little excited that it might be something lawyer related for the case, or they were, maybe they thought they found something, or I don't know, but now we know. It was just Jake's keeping us on our toes. But yeah, it's okay. We have another record to stop looking for. Yep, exactly. Now we have another record to stop looking for. Now we can just put it aside. So that's just how it goes. Hey, it's okay, Jinx. You don't have to be sorry about that. It's not your fault. But yeah, I'm getting tired, and it's starting for me to go to bed soon. So, and I've been past almost an hour. But thank you everybody for stopping by. Thank you, Jinx, for being an awesome researcher, and thank you, Susan, for helping me with that record. And you guys should check out Foul Play. They're pretty cool. Yes, the records are also in Foul Play. Yep. And if Jinx wants to post a link to the Foul Play. Oh, see, you posted the records that I requested to see what you requested in the Foul Play office. That's hilarious. See, and I missed that part too. I missed it. It's been a crazy week, y'all. Okay, so yeah. Be Brendan Brave is positive comments, but still feel free to post 4th of July pictures in the group or wherever I have posted for last week's Be Brendan Brave. I hope to see everybody who can go to London Rally at the London Rally. You'll definitely see me here in Arizona on the screen because we'll be streaming it. But rock painting event, and there's pork chops. Pork chops are coming up on the 11th. So we got some fun stuff coming up. Let's keep being positive. Keep sending. Keep those letters going to Brendan. Keep those positive thoughts going to Brendan. Let's keep fighting and doing great jobs. And let me know if I did send you, if you're on my mailing list and I sent you a postcard, if you got them okay, especially with the sticker part. And if I sent you a postcards and there was no sticker included, please let me know and I'll mail that to you ASAP because I don't want to miss anybody. And if you want a sticker, please reach out to me and I'll also send you a sticker. It's not, but anyway, I'll talk to y'all later, and I hope everybody has a fantastic day. And we'll end it on